Hey, everybody. Uh, gosh, so I have actually left Los Angeles. I am no longer local to the boys. I have moved to Atlanta, Georgia to follow the movie and TV industry, which is booming here, aside from being on pause right now. Although things are starting back up. I was actually up for something that was supposed to start shooting this month in June, but I'm kind of glad I didn't get it because it would have been weird. Um, but aside from that, I've actually really delved into the voiceover world now, much more than on camera. And my main gig is audiobook narration. This is my logo right here. um, so that's been my full time job for a while now, and I love it. One thing to know is I do have um, a, uh gay a male romance audiobook pseudonym, and guess what it is? Brad King. So if you go on Audible, you can find my stuff as Curt Bonnem, and then if you look up Brad King, there's like a Brad M King or something.
Imagine the mail he gets.
I know I've wondered if if he's like seen it and been like, oh no, what is this? Yeah. But so you can find just Brad King. You can find my male romance books. Got another one I'm going to be doing very shortly. I just was nominated for an Independent Audiobook Award for a suspense thriller novel that I did. The awards were last night. I didn't win, but that's okay. The guy that won is fantastic and totally deserved it. Um, but that's what I'm doing. This is my booth where I live most of the time now, and which I will be getting back to work as soon as we're done here. But this was a blast, and glad I got to hang with the boys again and play. And I hope everybody enjoyed it.
Thanks, Curt.
It was a lot of fun. That sounds great. I too have moved away from LA, although it's more of a suburb in Palm Springs, so just a couple hours away, and still continuing my schizophrenic life with medicine and the arts. But I've been really focusing and have a new practice in Palm Springs doing facial cosmetic stuff. And can you tell? I'm 70. No.
Oh, shut up.
Yeah. But artistically, yeah, haven't really been going out for a lot per se. When I first moved to Palm Springs, a Chicago agent actually of mine was able to, we do all this virtually now with auditions, taped auditions. So I actually had a call back for some original Netflix series, but of course, Tony Goldwyn got the role, whatever.
Damn him.
So that's the way life is. But David and I just were part of something, another Zoom experience, little short films, and we were separate though in our little things. That was fun with Terry Ray, who I'm sure a lot of you know, and we may be doing some more of that. Other than that, I joined a band and I'm playing clarinet again, and so that's my creative outlet here. But yeah, so good to join the boys again.
Thanks.
Excellent.
Thanks, JPO.
Okay, well, in this quarantine day and age, I've been pretty busy actually. I wrote a book. It's a memoir. It's called Shame on Me, the memoir of a musical comedy whore. And it kind of ties in my one-man show, which was called Musical Comedy Horror, and that we actually filmed a couple years ago. And I actually have some good news about it that I'm not allowed to share. So hopefully by the time this comes out, we'll see what happens. But I'm trying to get the book published, and I have a couple people that are kind of helping me do that. And I'm kind of doing this I'm still auditioning for stuff. I'm doing like I did the thing with, that Jeff did as well. And I'm still getting, self-tapes for TV and film and stuff like that. And that's been great. but I'm also kind of throwing myself into this mission of mine, which is this kind of pro-sexuality, anti-body shame thing that has become very important to me over these last few years. And part of it has to do with what the book is about, my story told through the lens of body shame and sexuality. And with the whole idea being that America's fucked up about sex, and I'm really sick of it. And I'm sick of being demonized for my sexuality, our sexuality. You know, it's okay to be gay on TV as long as they're not having sex type thing. So I've been trying to now, between the book and the show, I've been an erotic model for years, and I've started kind of moving into video a little bit. And I kind of want to work it all together to get this anti-body shame, anti-ageism, pro-sexuality mission out there. So that's become very important to me, and something that I've been kind of working on. You know, it's been, having the time has been great to work on it, because it's all kind of like, you know, I'm building this all up. I'm going to put it out there little by little, and I don't know. It's been an interesting time for me, and it's become, like I said, it's become a mission for me. So still acting, still writing, but I've moved into other stuff as well, and keeping pretty busy, and cooking and working out, and that's what I'm doing.
It's good to be busy.
Busy.
Is Amanda awake?
Oh, I saw Parnell, so I thought.
I know, Parnell lit up. Mr. Parnell.
All right, I'm here. No, I was just in quarantine. I have been, I believe, perfecting my Marlo Thomas flip. It took a while, but I think I'm there. But
You're rocking it.
I hope I've been entertaining y'all with my YouTube videos. I've been writing my parodies like mad, and gotten a lot of, you know, great comments, and I'm so thrilled that people enjoy them, and I'm going to keep doing them. And that's been a blast for me. I too have been doing some remote auditioning, but you know, not as much as I'd like, God knows. And I'm gonna keep on trucking. I'm gonna be doing more videos, and hoping the work comes in, because we can do it from here. I was the last holdout, you know, when it came to these self-taping things.
No, that would be me. I'm still.
No, that would be me, because I'm still there. So.
I happen to have a fabulously creative boyfriend who did this whole rig for me in my living room that doesn't have 1 square inch of wall space, and I now have somewhere to work. And I feel like I'm at the Academy Awards, and I wouldn't have been able to do it without him.
And what is his name?
That would be the illustrious Alan Jurgens.
Woohoo!
And he did my latest, you know, backdrop, and Joe Biden for my latest video.
Oh yeah.
Yes, and it was quite wonderful. So that's where I'm at, kids.
I love it. Okay. Now it's my turn. Well, I haven't been doing too much aside from like everybody else doing some of the self-tape things that have been going on there. It's kind of like all my other gigs, you know, stuff with Mary Wilson, stuff with them Houston, all that stuff was gone by the wayside, which was a big hit because we had a busy summer. I'm like, yes. But fortunately, the whole unemployment and stimulus stuff has kind of helped me to manage to keep the bills paid and a roof over my head. But this downtime has allowed me to do some things that I needed to do as an actor, as far as getting, you know, like the ring light and the background. I didn't put my backdrop up today, but getting all those things together so that when business starts picking up again, I'm like, yes, I have the light, I have the backdrop. I'm getting voiceover equipment now, so I got to get a microphone and all that stuff, so I can start delving into the voiceover world. And who knows, Kurt, I might have to move out there to Atlanta. And other than that, just being here, I'm getting ready. Oh, I started working out with a trainer, Jeffrey. so that I want to win a medal at the gay games.
Looking good.
That's it.
Oh, I guess it's me, right? Yeah. Hey, everybody. I have a film out called Reveal. I play crazy Uncle Gary. It's a lot like a Sordid Lives story, except it involves a gender reveal party and a young man bringing his beloved home to meet the family. And the first person they meet is me. And I really had fun filming that. It's the last thing I shot last year, and it's now doing the festival circuit. And it just either won or got nominated for Best Ensemble. So I had a really fun time. The entire crew had just finished a Hallmark movie, so I got to work with, people that really know how to set up and light fast. And we did that kind of photography like Mrs. Maisel, like 360 degree, where the camera moves all around. I was up half the night in my hotel room before my first scene practicing my blocking so that I wouldn't be the one to screw it up. And the director said, he goes, Bruce just cut the schedule up by 2 hours because I got it right in one take. So aside from that, I own a production company, or maybe you don't. I have a television script finished, and I have a new feature film script, an LGBT feature. And my agent, bless his heart, got me an amazing audition for a limited run series for a recurring role. And just before we all went into the pandemic lockdown, they had me in for a meeting. So it was looking good, although I haven't heard anything since. But I'd love to play that part in that series. So fingers crossed, Oh, and I've been trying to stay fit like you guys, and I've been riding my bike around the neighborhood, and I fell off, and I wasn't wearing my helmet.
Oh, no.
I'm just in recovery from a concussion. Can you freaking believe it?
Oh my God.
And these people came up to me, and they said, "Sir, are you okay?" And all I could think of was, "Sir?" I'm actually old.
What do you want him to say, madam?
I wanted them to come up and say, "Come over to my house."
Excuse me, miss.
I'm done.
Okay. I guess this would be me. First off, I am very tickled to actually do this because I did one episode with you guys once upon a time and a day ago. And to do any kind of work with you, all of you, some of you have been to this house and had the tragedy of eating my food. So
It's hardly a tragedy.
mea culpa. But for all purposes, in my world, I do improv comedy, which is going through a lot of trials and tribulations because of Black Lives Matter. Things are changing. And it seems I'm the forefront of that change. I work at the Pack Theater here in Los Angeles, and I teach there. And yes, I have 2 ring lights in here, 1 professional camera. I can look here, or I can look down here. Where am I going? What am I doing? My sound booth, because I also do VO, is upstairs. A lot of voiceover work, a lot of books that I'm reading in very professional voice. So you need an African-American woman to sound like this, but of course. And then I can turn around and just go, "Where you at?" So these are the good days.
What was the theater, Sean?
What, baby doll?
What was the theater you're at?
The Pack Theater in Los Angeles on Hollywood Boulevard. Actually, Santa Monica, my bad. I'm in the complex. And it's been there for a bit. And I'm teaching level 3 there, packtheater.com. Yeah, and also now that the complex is kind of pandemic closed, everybody has gone online to Twitch. So we're doing live shows now. And I'm doing live improv in this house, setting up cameras all over the house.
Wow.
OBS with a switcher, going back and forth, running up and down stairs at 55 in the heat of Los Angeles. Life is good. And with that, I guess when things clear up in England, I booked a Christmas movie out there, which I'm really excited about. I was supposed to go out there in April, but that obviously didn't happen. So they're just on hiatus. I guess England has now opened up their soap operas. So they're shooting soap operas now. Graham Norton actually just opened up his show live again. So they're kind of slowly going back up. And I go out there in August to go and shoot this movie.
Are all the shows coming back? Because I can't remember if it was EastEnders or Coronation Street, but one of the producers was saying if we can go back in production, we're going to wrap it up.
Yeah, there's a large majority of the comedy shows that are pretty much calling it a day, which is horrible and tragic. But I know the live shows like Graham Norton and all the rest are going back because he does still want to have guests doing things like on Netflix and that are doing kind of Zoom and or pre-recorded stuff through OBS Live, because you can actually literally somebody can switch cameras from someplace else in the universe and still have the same kind of quality. So I think a lot of people are now going to OBS Live shows for comedy. So it's going to be interesting. And I literally said to my agent, I did not get all this shit because of a pandemic. I already had it. God damn it. Look at the big brain on Brad. But for all purposes, that's going on. And again, I'm so sad that Old Dog, this is the last of Old Dog New Tricks, because you guys, or maybe.
Actually, I am going to take a turn and say a few things. That's
yes,
one thing I do want to tell viewers. That,
as I drink.
As of 2016, this was how the show was going to wrap up. As you know, we've tried a couple fundraising attempts. We always seem to be thwarted by Trump or by viruses or whatever. If we do actually, when all this is over and we do raise some money to maybe do either a special or a short season or maybe a movie, we'll either incorporate what happened in the script or we'll follow Will and Grace and just pretend it never happened. I haven't decided. So that's what I wanted to say. Oh, and Sean, would you do the audio book for me?
But of course, you know I have the studio upstairs, but of course, whatever you, I'm here for you, Leon. Since San Francisco, I'm here for you.
You and Curt will have to divvy up the chapter.
All right.
Do it yourself,
Leon? Narration, yeah.
You got ideas? You got ideas in, man?
It's your life.
I just now got my ring light. I don't have any. I haven't done a single self-tape, and I have not been keeping myself fit during the pandemic.
Oh God, neither am I. Look at this. This is mass love going on right now. I've been drinking. I've been pandemic drinking, pandemic eating steak, pandemic smoking. If we're all gonna die if we're gonna die from something, I like to die from something else besides COVID. I really. Honestly, dude.
Oh, you're killing me.
I'm sorry.
Oh, go ahead. No. I can
it's for you.
Leon, I was watching The View the other day, and Spike Lee was the guest. And I love Spike Lee and I love his films. But I'm telling you, they had all the boxes. His box looked horrible. Like the light was terrible. And
he's a filmmaker.
Barely take him out. I was like, "You're a filmmaker. Come on."
There's some Twitter thread, I think it is, that somebody is rating everybody's Zoom rooms.
Oh no.
Well, that's the thing. They just literally, this is how much, look at the big brain on Brad. Zoom has now officially, every time I get on Zoom, this is like day 4 on Zoom. It's almost like, I'm hostage to my own camera. Tomorrow I get on Zoom. But for all purposes, every time you get on, it's a new installation to go and be more secure. And I'm like, geez, it takes an hour just to go and install the thing again and again and again and again. But it's easy. It's cheap. You can OBS it through other systems. You can stream it live through Facebook. I've
been doing live narration on live record, like while I'm recording my books on Discord, which has been really.
I love Discord. That's great.
It's been really fun.
Love that. I'm on TikTok. I am, I think, the oldest person ever on TikTok.
I am too.
We see you on TikTok.
23,000 12-year-olds follow me. I'm really fucking excited.
Yeah, I just create Discord. I don't know what these things are. I have to get caught up. Oh, David, you and I should talk, and maybe we can help each other tiptoe through.
I talked to Curt about possibly putting up a booth in my house, and it's not going to work. It just isn't going to work. But I did find a studio. I'm going to be doing an audiobook shortly, and I did find a studio that was very reasonable. So I'm still the old guy who has to go in and have like people do it for me, because I don't have the bandwidth yet with the self tapes and the audiobooks and this and that. I just, for right now, if I'm going to do it, I need some help. So, and by the way, my gay audiobook name, because I did a bunch of those things years ago, is Darren Douglas. So go ahead, look me up, look up Brad King, and you get to hear us tell you gay stories. Yay!
Yay!
Gay naked stories. Yay!
More explicit than anything we ever did.
And hey, David, if you need it, man, just record it on anything, like even on your phone. Send me the file and I'll clean it up. I'm a nerd.
Oh, no. I tried that. Believe me.
Oh, you did? Didn't work?
Companies, no, they're
Oh.
audiobooks are very sophisticated now, and you
Yeah, they are.
do it right, or you better not even like try. So,
Yeah.
right, Curt?
I just my latest, well, actually not my latest release. One just came out after it, but a week or two ago, I have a lit RPG title that I did that is pretty much the only genre that but is not frowned upon to use sound effects and stuff. So I did full production on this one that's up there.
You know, Curt, it's so funny. I keep forgetting that you don't really have a British accent.
That's right. But I get to do a lot of them in the audiobooks. I think I've done something like 40 accents in the various audiobooks I've done so far.
Wow.
Show off.
Okay. Oh, and I forgot. Our last season of Greenleaf starts on June 23rd. So
Yay. I wanted to ask you, Parnell, are you involved in that show that's kind of like it's not really a spinoff, it's kind of in the same universe? Are you going to be involved in that?
I'm hoping so. They haven't really said, they haven't named any characters, because it was something I think that they were talking about. But then I think all the fan clamoring, like, this can't be the last season. They're like, well, maybe we should get that spinoff, kick it into high gear. So,
is there an email address we could send a request to include you in that show?
You know, other than like to own, because I was trying to hit up Craig Wright. Like, yo, Craig, you know, you like Carlton and you like me, so I think you should go ahead and put me in that. So, other than like Lionsgate TV, OWN, and Oprah. Yeah, those folks. Yeah.
I'll call Oprah as soon as we wrap here. I'll give Oprah a call.
Hey,
I've got Oprah on speed dial. I'm going to excuse me.
Yeah, Oprah just came over yesterday to say hi and drop off a mask.
Yeah, please give it up to me.
You borrow any of her wigs?
I have them all. I have this one I loaned, actually not from her, but from her girlfriend. So,
which,
No. I thought she and Gail broke up.
Oh, damn. I said, well, whoever she's dating right now, I got it in the mail through Amazon.
Whoever she's dating. Oh.
Well, we're still recording, so I'm going to look at the camera and I'm going to do a little close up for our audience. Okay, here we go. Thank you, everybody, so much for joining us. First of all, thanks so much to our incredible cast. We're so happy to be together again, alone but together. I'm glad we were able to bring this to you. Thank you so much for being such a wonderful, loyal audience.
Yes.
Hope you've enjoyed this evening, and be on the lookout for more adventures in the future. Have a great evening. Stay safe and be well.